I'm very excited. It's always a blessing just to have a few more games coming up and just have more games to play. So.
How do you feel the energy shift, right? You get through the Big East, you just get to have this new season. I know it's a cliche, but do you feel the energy shift for you guys at the start of this time of the year?
Yeah, of course. I feel like we always, are very grateful for another opportunity to go out there and play, and that added another line of energy and just to show what can we do. So.
Is there ever too much energy? And I realize the person I'm asking that question to, but, or is energy a great thing this time of year?
Energy is a great time. We feed off energy. Like you said, time that I'm down, low energy, it's not a good day. So me having energy, being that person just rally everybody up is a good thing.
Can you muster extra energy this time of year?
Oh, for sure. I gotta calm it down at times, but when it's time to get riled up, it's time to get riled up.
How exciting is it to still be able to play in stores, in front of the home crowd?
It's very exciting. I'm so excited to have our, home crowd here, but just excited to, go out there and play in front of them. So.
Gino was saying that all season long he tries to, study your guys' faces so that way, he can tell. Do you think he can read faces all right?
Oh, he definitely can, especially mine and everybody else's. We all have unique personalities, and I feel like he does a great job reading each and everybody's, and he knows that as well. So.
And he did also say at this point in the season the best thing he can do is, and then he tried to mime putting his arm around somebody, which I think means comfort.
Yeah.
It seemed unnatural for him. No, but just kind of how do you see him adjust his coach? I know he's going to be coach all along, but how do you see him maybe adjust that as he's taught you what he can teach you up to this point?
Like I said, most of us, we look at him for guidance and everything, and like you said, he's doing a great job of leading us and showing us what to do. But like he says, we're the people on the court, so just him telling us what to do and the actions and different things like that, we have to lead by example on the court and just really, persevere and go from there from all of our coaches.
Do you feel the team is in the right mental space right now? I mean, you guys, everybody talks about, you haven't won a championship since 2016. Paige hasn't won one. Do you get focused? Do you get confident? Where are you mentally?
I feel like we're all in the mindset of being confident coming into this tournament, and honestly, doing the best we can. And like I said, that's what we lead off of is energy and different things like that. We really don't focus on the past. We have to, stay in the future and take it one game at a time.
I'm going to get way ahead of ourselves here, but with 2 wins, you get another long flight. This team is getting really good at it. Obviously, the year before you came here last year, now you get another cross-country trip. Do you sleep on long flights? What do you do on a long flight?
Sleep on long flights, but right now, focus on sleeping in stores right now. First 2 games, so we're going to focus on one game at a time.
And then with that, another, looking too far ahead, but a potential rematch with USC. I mean, do you like what you see for that bracket?
Of course, all great teams in this March Madness. But the first team we have up is Arkansas State, so we're going to keep it like that.
What's the biggest thing you hope to take from your last tournament run, going into this tournament run?
Just staying confident. I feel like last tournament I was very confident, so just keeping that confident energy, try to share that energy throughout the whole team. And, our whole team is very confident at this point, so just communicating with each other and doing the little things.
How about to be able to go into the tournament where it's not just you guys walking a tightrope of if one more person goes down, we may not be able to field the team kind of thing. So just to be able to go in and know that you've got pieces around you, you get to be this flash off the bench. Just what does that do?
It's a big blessing. Like I said, last year, having the circumstances that we were under, we got super far, but that's another added thing. So now we have more bodies, and now we can, kind of finish off where we left off next year. But like I keep saying, one game at a time, and, we're capable of a lot of things this year with this great team.
How excited are you to see Sarah Strong introduced to more people who may just tune in for the tournament?
Very excited. She's a dog on the court, and I can't wait to see for the whole nation get put on watch. And, she has definitely, but I'm excited.
You seem to have handled your role so well, and it wasn't easy. I mean, so many guys, would get quote unquote demoted as a starter and just not take it well. Why have you been able to play so well?
I just feel like, starter or starting not, having the opportunity to just play on the court, it doesn't matter whether you're starter or not. For just me, my mindset was coming off the bench, getting that added on energy, like the starting 5 picked up on from, and going from there. And like I said, my minutes matter, everybody's minutes matter, so it doesn't really matter if you start or not start. And that was just kind of the mindset I have, and I know what I'm capable of, and my team knows, where I'm capable of on the court, so just going from there.